Meeting in order at 8:32. Meetings being recorded and broadcast via our local cable access channel, Facebook and YouTube. If anybody in the audience is recording, please let us know. It's number 2 on our agenda is sign all current bills.
I'll second that.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number 3, minutes of June 4th, June 18th, and July 8th. I looked the minutes over. I didn't see anything.
Okay, I'll second that.
All in favor? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry, I started reading something else.
Number 4, discuss and vote on application from Fountain and Sons Construction Co. to put a sewer stub on Brimfield Road for a future side street / subdivision at the gravel site pit. So he never turned in paperwork yet. Still has he, or?
It got done.
Yeah, I heard the work was done, but we haven't got.
Okay, so here's the thing. I never received a permit, and I happened to be going down Brimfield Road this past weekend, and it had been a couple weeks since I'd driven on that section of Brimfield Road, and I noticed a trench had been dug across the road, and I inquired about it, and I thought maybe it was for the water. I left a message for Dave with the water district, and then I asked Ralph about it, and he informed me that that stub was put in on July 16th. Now granted, I wasn't here on July 16th, but I did not receive any email or any message letting me know that the work had been done. And, if I'm just saying that I was unaware that the stub had been put in until yesterday, until Tuesday, and it got done on July 16th. So I don't know. I never received a permit. I know the board pretty much gave him the okay to put the stub in at the meeting. So it was installed on July 16th.
Ralph, do we know if that was, did you guys go take a look at that, make sure it was done?
But we spent quite a bit of time there because there was a pressure line and we had to shut off our pump station.
Oh, okay.
Some of the pressure, we were doing quite a bit.
Okay.
And I believe Dave was there, am I right? Dave was there,
Dave was
yeah.
in and out also, yes.
I the member,
So we at least inspected it.
yes.
I mean, I don't know if you assume that Dave told me about it, but I was kind of like if I wouldn't have seen that trench in the road and asked questions about it, I would have been in the dark when I came to the meeting. I would have thought, okay, it didn't get done yet.
I mean, I'd say at this point, we just, need to make sure, keep reaching out to Mr. Fountain to get the drawings that he was gonna provide, so we know where that stub is, especially in case, he decides to sell that property in the future. And somebody else goes to put a new line in when there's a stub already there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have anything to add, Joan?
No, I don't.
All right. Number 5, discuss and vote on sewer connection permits, 109 East Road and 91 Town Farm Road.
I do not have either one of those. I did not get the permit for 109 East Road, was never refiled. I sent a letter a couple weeks ago. I have not received anything back on that. The reason I put 91, the Town Farm Road one on was to allow for the board to vote on the permit if I received one. That was because I got a notification from the assessors about a new house number for, a lot that was owned by Fountain and Sons, and I put that on the agenda just in case he wanted to file a sewer connection permit, so the board would be able to vote on it at the meeting. I mean, I haven't received one yet, so, you know, I'm guessing it's probably, he probably won't start building right at this time.
Oh. Alright, all I'd say is like 109 East Road until, you know, I wouldn't even worry about putting it on the agenda until they actually turn one in, since it's been a few meetings now that,
Yeah, well, the problem is, if we have a meeting, if I post the meeting and I don't put the permit on the meeting and I get it the day before the meeting, then the board can't vote on it.
right, but I mean, it you know, we're going on, what, 2 months now of that, you know,
So in other
trying to
words,
reach out to them, so, you
I
know.
will not put a permit on the agenda unless, you know, I will notify the contractors that if they want their permit to be voted on at the meeting, I have to receive it before the meeting gets posted.
Yeah, I mean, we meet just about, you know, it's what, every 2 weeks basically, and not to mention, you know, if it's within the 48 hours, we can add it to the agenda and do a, amended agenda. Just seems like we keep bringing it up and there's no news, so why put it on the agenda?
True.
Number 6, Ralph's report.
I handed out to each of you a copy of the work to be done at the plant for the scum pumps.
Yeah.
And what we want to do to try to expedite things is have it signed today if you would agree with the contract. And then we can get it back to Time and Bond. Ardent still has to get their insurance papers and stuff before we can present that to them and they can actually start the work. And it also has to go through the selectmen, I believe.
Yeah, they're gonna just review it.
Just review it, okay, yourself. So that will get the ball rolling, and then once Ardent comes back with their insurance and bonds, we can then have Time Bond physically actually present that to them and the work can get started.
Okay. I mean, skimming through it, I'm not a contract person. But, I mean, if everything, you know, nobody has any issues with the contract, I mean, skimming through it, there was nothing that stood out for me, and so I have, I'm all for, signing the contract so we can get that going.
Yeah, second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right, so, is there a particular one we need to sign, or just any one of these?
Just, yeah, one.
All right, I'll sign that after the meeting. Make sure I sign it right. Anything else on your
Well,
report?
I was going to, but we've already spoken about it. He did put his stub in.
Okay.
19, that was last Wednesday. We did have a blockage that we eliminated, on, I think it's Griffin Street.
Grove
Grove
Street.
And that's about it, really.
Is that the blockage, was that the one that we?
The lady had called me early on Thursday morning last week to let me
okay,
know
that was the same
there was a
one.
blockage. Well, she called before I opened. It was like 7:42 when she called, and I called. I let them know about it, and I called her back, and the blockage did get cleared out that morning. So
Okay.
it was determined to be in the main in the street, so.
Well, at least it's taken care of. I'm assuming that was that. It'll look like that. The excavating. to jet out the manhole from.
Yeah, we had to call in a sewer truck because when we opened the lid, the manhole was completely full of water. And
Oh, okay.
We had no direction as to where to run a jetter because we couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
So we had to evacuate all of the water and then get in there with the jetter and
Okay.
drove it through.
All right. Let's see. Number 7, discuss revisions to the sewer connection permits. So some of them still working on. I started looking at like Springfield and some of the other cities and that to try to duplicate what they're doing. It's a little tough because the bigger areas, water and sewer are one. So when you're doing a permit for sewer, you're also doing it for water, which made it, makes it difficult because we're separate entities. And then Lisa did send me from Jim, the insurance requirements, so that's something I wanted to get added in there, so, contractors know what minimum insurance they have to have for us to approve the permit, so hopefully by the next meeting I should have something to present to everyone. Number 8, Lisa's report.
So basically, I am working on updating my records for the big residential billing next month. I have a date scheduled to do the billing, and I want to get the bills in the mail by the middle of August, so I'm gonna be doing the billing on Monday, of I think it's gonna be on the 11th of August, and I wanna get them in the mail on Thursday, the 14th. So I'm working on updating everything to do that billing.
All right. Anything else? No. Number 9, comments and concerns. You have anything, Joan?
No.
Nobody? All right. So I guess I'll entertain a
Wait a
motion.
minute, wait a minute,
Oh.
wait a minute. The next meeting?
So next meeting would
Oh,
probably.
are we going to schedule a,
Executive session.
Yeah, we can do that. So next meeting.
did you want to do that next week, or?
I know Jim wants to get the executive taken care of as soon as possible, so, I don't know what you're available, I can kinda make,
I can do Wednesday if you can, unless you want to do Tuesday for that, it's up to you.
hope I looked at the right month.
Be the 29th July.
Let's see,
for
So-
Tuesday and the 30th for Wednesday.
so Tuesday would work better for me depending on the time. It all depends on what time.
Will you tell us the time?
I mean, if we do Tuesday, it'd have to be like first thing in the morning. Wednesday, I can. I'm a
So
little
Tuesday,
more-
what time can you do?
I'd probably do like 8:30.
Okay.
I don't know if that works for you, Jim.
Tuesday, 8:30 would be better if we could do
Okay.
8:30.
Yeah.
And that's the 29th.
All right. So we'll hold our executive session 29th at 8:30. And then our regular session would be.
The 13th? That would be the second
Yeah,
Wednesday.
so,
Can you do them on that Wednesday?
yeah,
13th?
the Wednesday I can do. Actually, Wednesdays actually kind of work out better right now.
Well, by Tuesday, the 29th, I will have more bills to sign. I have those bills that I received like 5 minutes before the meeting started, plus I should have the credit card bill and the one for Republic by then, I hope, by the 29th, so I don't know, you know, those are bills I'd like to try to get them signed soon after I receive them.
Okay.
You did a good job last round of bills, but would you continue to just mark off any that are on last year's budget so that I can make sure that they're...
I have been separating them,
Yes,
and
I
I
know.
have been marking them. I have been marking FY '25 on the ones from last year.
Great.
I make copies of the bills, and you should, the copies you received,
8:30 for
anything
the
from last year, I
13th.
marked FY '25 on
8:30 for
them.
the 13th.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a
Whatever
good
you-
job on the last rounds. I just want to continue till we're sure.
And I do separate them too, like the bills
So they're both
for
8:30.
for last year, I have them separate from the ones for FY '26.
Great.
All right. So nobody has anything else, so entertain a motion to adjourn at
So the regular meeting is going to be on August
13th.
August 13th?
Yeah, and then at 8:30. And then we'll have our executive session July 29th at 8:30.
Okay.
So, motion to adjourn at 8:49.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, we are adjourned.